Hello, good evening. I'm Wes, the Explosion, and it's Mega Man 3. But Roman numeral 3, so don't get too confused. Okay, we can probably win. We have a fucking charge shot. Honestly, I can probably beat any of them but Shadow Man without a weakness if I have a charge shot. Due to like 5 minutes from now, when I'm like, oh god, please stop murdering me, Snake Man. We were playing like the Sonic Advance games, and I was having like a real rough time of it. I was complaining about like the lack of save points and checkpoints too, and having to redo stages, and oh my gosh, I was just really frustrated, right? But I got through both of them. And I just turned off the stream and I was like, oh man, we're done. We did it. That was horrible, but we did do it. And then I look at my files and I'm like, wait a second. These are the files for my save states for other games. I could have save stated that entire time. I honestly felt a little embarrassed. Complaining about how rough those games were, and while that's still true, regardless, right? I could have at least mitigated things. I've been experimenting with like a few different ways to play it, and I actually have like an old cartridge for the second Game Boy game. So I started that up, just so I could compare some graphical stuff. And my gosh, the screen is like so freaking tiny! It's ridiculous! Which I know it's one of those, it's like, yeah, no duh. Original Game Boy, yeah, no. It's a tiny little thing, right? But it's just been like so long, and like the other thing is the last time I actually played, I could have died there. The last time I played a Game Boy, right? Like actual handheld Game Boy, was when I was like a child. When I was a child, believe it or not, I was a much smaller person. So I'm just like looking at this tiny screen and being like, damn. Like, how did we do it? And the answer is pretty much just what I just said. Since I was smaller, I didn't notice how small it was. Although one other thing that got me about it was I kept on having to like tilt the Game Boy towards my window so I could actually see. Because goodness, no backlight is kind of rough. Oh, he's gonna get me. He was one tick away, oh my gosh. I had an E-Tank, I could have, oh. The Gemini kid, I believe his name is Patrick. So, you know what? I'm remembering some things. Oh god, I keep on expecting him to slide at me, and he's just not. I meant to jump there, but there was some slowdown. How? No special weapon, I just take down Shadow Man? Like, no way. I think him not having the slide so that he could just randomly, like, rush me really helped. Oh, it's clever, but I hate it. Yeah, you need to duck under them. You cannot go over them. Listen, man. Having a stressful day here. And every time the Nintendo Direct comes up, I always feel dumb because it's one of those things where it's like, you do realize we're just clamoring for a bunch of stupid commercials, right? And it's like, yes, but I needs my commercials. Which, like, the one guy I watched, he brought it up yesterday. And he was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna put on my, I don't think we're gonna get Silk Song, but I'm gonna put on my clown, my clown costume, and hope. And I'm just like, aye. Like, is it wrong of me to not like Silk Song, even without playing Hollow Knight, just because it feels like it detracts from, like, every gaming presentation these days? I think, like, the one that really got me was, and, like, it's not the game's fault. But it's still just one of those things. There was, like, the whole thing with the Indie Direct that Nintendo did, and the whole presentation was just people in chat being like, Silk Song? Silk Song? Silk Song? And I don't know, it's just kind of one of those things I'm a little annoyed. How the hell do I get across this? Is this the strat? Ay. Actually, I might know how to get across this. I might know. No. If this is the strat, though, it's dumb as hell. Use your iframes! I think I really abused save slot, you know, save states on this stage. I want to avoid doing that this time. I want to try to just beat this legit, but it's still very, very like, whoo. Like, save some frickin' traps for the rest of us. Like, did the team who did this game, did they hear about how easy, you know, easy the last game was? And they're like, do you want to replace us, will you? Get someone else to make your, you know, your side Mega Man games. We will show you. We are gonna make this really hard. That'll prove that we're the best. Honestly, this one is feeling more like an Inti Creates game. You know what? I don't really need to care all that much. I'm so cross. I'm all the way back at the fucking beginning? Holy... This game is terrible. Hey. How's it? Ooh, he's making eyes at me. Ooh, follow me, Mega Man. I don't think this is appropriate, given that I'm a small boy robot. Don't do it, punk. The one behind everything? Or this random robot that is very obviously baiting me into a trap? Do you want me to do what I think you want me to do? Oh, god damn it. Yeah. Use your jet. He doesn't tilt up. Like, I don't think he tilts up. Oh, I bet I know what I have to do. It's so fucking stupid. Yeah, boy. So, how exactly do I deal with the guys falling on me when I'm stuck with frickin' will not... Do I have to fight Punk again? Because... this is so bad! Because I hit the wrong button. Or was this the continuation of the levels? Can I just call this game probably bad? Yeah, you hit him with the Mega Buster, he will block all of them. Because if you're aiming for him, well then he's got... I guess if I'm at the right distance. Fuck me. We got him. No! You gotta be shitting me! Like, I'm at the last stage. Why do I have a boss in addition to Wily? This is really, really egregious. Like, I make it all the way to the boss, and it's like, actually, this is the sub-boss? Are you fucking kidding me with this, Albert? Ay. And it's playing this triumphant music, too. Like, yeah, you're almost there, bud. You got it. And, like, it's just, what's it doing? It's breaking my spirit. It's a good thing this thing has, like, crazy ammo consumption. Because he's blocking my shots. He's blocking him like crazy, man. Honestly, I would say like this isn't like the best boss fight. I'm mostly annoyed. Oh my god, Mega Man, oh, I'm so sorry, I was such a dick. I did go a little hard on the traps this time. I am a horrible piece of shit. Didn't I kill him in the last game? He was flying through space, I shot him with a missile. We're just never gonna talk about that, are we? Yeah, I don't know how to feel about this one. Like, there's some fun to be had with it, but like everything just seems really cheap and or sadistic. Constantly getting hit, you know, like super specific jumps. My god, there was one part where I needed to specifically use iframes to get over spikes because there was no other way to my knowledge. Like, I might go so far as to call this one actually bad.